What's up, YouTube? How is everyone out there doing today? Just on a side note, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. Alright, so I guess you guys can kind of tell we are in another ZL1. This ZL1, if you've been following the Instagram posts and the Snapchats and stuff of that nature, is the 2015 that we went up to New York, the Yonkers area, New Rochelle is what they call it, to pick this guy up. She currently has 6,290 miles on it. And the cool thing about this car, the very, very cool thing about this car, is this car is legitimately 100% stock. Not even a coater intake, not even anything done to it, exhaust, nothing. Nothing is done to this car. This is literally a 100% stock 2015 ZL1 Camaro with an LSA engine in it. We're going to the dyno right now. That's why we're on the highway. We should be there in about 40 minutes or so, give or take, to see our good buddies at Keith's Pit Stop. And they're going to stick it on the dyno, do 3 pulls, and see what a stock ZL1 pretty much puts down. So this is going to be very interesting just by itself, just the fact that we're going to see what a stock ZL1 is going to put down. We're pretty much doing everything that we did to the yellow ZL1 to this car, with the exception, oh, and by the way, this is a 6-speed car, not an automatic, but we're doing everything we did to the yellow ZL1 with the exception of, we're actually going to be doing heads on this one as well. Actually, both of the ZL1s that are currently in the shop right now are pretty much getting identically the same, setups and heads, including fuel pumps and stuff as well. Coming up on some construction here, which, as you guys know, Guitar Armageddon ZL1 loves the construction in Pennsylvania, and now we're hitting it here in our videos as well. Must just be a Pennsylvania vlogger thing, I guess. I don't really know what's going on. But anyways, guys, both these ZL1s are, and the funny story about both these ZL1s is both of them are exactly the same color, except the one is a 2013 and it's a convertible 6-speed. This one is a 2015 non-convertible hardtop coupe 6-speed, which is hilarious. And I had no idea that both these that this other ZL1 that showed up today, I had no idea that it was going to be the same exact ash gray metallic as this one, which is kind of funny, to be honest. It's kind of funny. But so right now, like I said, we're heading to the dyno. We're going to see what a completely 100% stock ZL1 does. What's the damage?
505, 501.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Bad.
That's not bad at all. stick this camera up in front of that laptop real quick here.
Yeah, go ahead.
See if we can get a little bit of a picture.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, guys. 514, 500 foot-pounds of torque on this completely 100% stock 2015 ZL1. But we're going to go one step further here. We're going to do something that a lot of you guys might know about and might not know about that is really easy for these cars. And basically, we're going to pop this guy off here like that. And we're going to do the bypass mod for the flapper side in there, and we're going to close that guy. By closing it, it's supposed to add 1 to 1.5 more pounds of boost to the engine itself. We're going to see what the horsepower difference is. Holy smokes! Well, guys, there you have it. What do you think? That was pretty cool, huh? So, as you guys can see here in these dyno sheets, I'll post them up at the end of the video. The car completely stock, not one thing done to this ZL1. Put down 514 horsepower, 500 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission. Not a thing done to it. That's pretty freaking impressive. These things from factory are rated at 580 horsepower at the crank. So you can see there's not that much being given up on these cars, which is freaking amazing. So as you've seen in the video in the middle there, as you seen in the video, I was talking about doing the bypass valve. Now, if you go onto YouTube or Google, you can find out what the bypass valve is. But basically, there's a little valve on the side of the supercharger, on the passenger side, right in the front, that there's two 10mm bolts on, and you can loosen them 10mm bolts up and pull it counterclockwise, the top towards the windshield, and then tighten it back down again. And basically, what that does is it keeps the valve inside the blower from leaking air past, precious blower air past, which then gains you another pound to pound and a half of PSI on a stock setup. It's like literally a 5-minute mod, and that yielded 530 rear wheel horsepower and 523 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. So we gained a little over 16 horsepower and 23 foot-pounds of torque just by literally a 5-minute modification that anybody can do in their garage. And all you need is a 6-inch extension, a 10mm socket or 3/8 socket, and a 3/8 ratchet. That's all you need. And it's literally that simple to do. It's extremely easy to do. So keep that in mind, guys. You guys with these ZL1s out there that are, wanting to mod them. Air fuel was a little leaner with that mod done. So just be careful and be wary of that. Make sure you do have the proper tuning done to the car for any mod that you do to them. But yeah, so there you have it, guys. I'm pretty impressed with the numbers. I'm pretty happy with the numbers. We're going to take this thing back to the shop right now, and we're going to start ripping into her. It's going to be a nice little cam, head, fuel pump, injectors, 1000cc injectors, ported blower setup from Faster Proms, 231 upper pulley only, so it'll make about 13.5 psi, which is very safe for these blowers. We don't want to go too high. that's pretty much it. You'll be seeing videos of this and the other ZL1 that's in the shop, which is getting pretty much the same mods. The only difference with the other ZL1 in the shop is he will not be running E85, unlike this vehicle right here. We will be running E85 on this vehicle as well, but the other ZL1 actually already has a meth kit on it, Snow Performance meth kit on it. So he ain't going to be running any ethanol. He's going to be doing a straight meth setup. Ethanol is not very readily available in his area, so he decided to get a methanol kit before he brought the car to me. So we're going to be obviously doing headers and cold air intakes and catch cans on both vehicles as well. So you know, that's going to help the horsepower along too. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like always, please subscribe, share these videos with your friends. You know, a lot of people like seeing this stuff, so share the videos on your Facebook, share the videos on your Instagram, share them wherever you want to, it don't matter. Instagram, like usual, is Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook, like usual, Diablo Formula Racing. And well, I guess the only thing left to say is deuces.